When playing with a flat pick, you'll find a nice rhythm is achieved by stroking the chord on the way up as well as the way down. Woody Guthrie, who taught me this, used to call it the church lick, and he used to use it to play many of the songs which he heard recorded by the famous country music group, the Carter Family, back during the 1930s. Try this, for example. Make an E chord, E major, with your left hand. Look it up. Now, pick the bass string, and then all the rest. But then, come back. Try it over. Over and over. And in addition, you can get some notes with your left hand by fretting a string very sharply right after picking it with the right hand. Let me show you what I mean. For example, pluck the third string, but raise your left index finger and pluck it open. Then right away bring your left index finger down. Listen to it. When you bring it down, it sounds the new pitch. Now, you add the other strokes to it, and it comes out like this. Try it again. I call this hammering on, and you can do it with many chords. For example, in a C chord. Or an F chord. Or a D chord. Or a G chord. And try figuring up some new ones all on your own. If you know any friends who like to play the guitar, you can have a lot of fun improvising the blues with them. Let's try a blues in the key of A. Now, the average blues has 3 lines of verse, spaced out across 12 bars of music, like this. And then the next verse begins. The easiest way for 2 guitarists to do it is have one guitar outline the harmony in the bass like this. Meanwhile, another guitar can play on the top strings. If someone is singing the verses, you play in the holes. Late last night, tossing from side to side. Oh, tossing from side to side. I could not sleep, I was just dissatisfied. And so on. That slur on the strings is one of the most typical blues effects, and it's usually done only on steel string guitars. But since you're learning on a nylon, I'll show you it can be done. Supposing you fret your second string way up on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret. And now press that string way up near you. You see, you stretch the string and you raise its pitch. Try it again. Now you can do that all through the blues. It's easily done on the top strings, but you can do it on the bass strings too. Now Another way you can get slides is to press your finger down. Try it, say, on the second string, second fret, and keep your finger pressed down, but move up the fingerboard 3 frets. Try it again. And you can come down. Now, between these different things, you get a more fluid kind of a melody than if you just play the bare notes. Now, from here on, you're really on your own. Remember, the great musicians have spent their entire lives playing nothing but the blues. And if you want to learn it, your best bet is to listen to some of the phonograph records listed in the appendix and gradually pick up what strikes a responsive chord with you. Now, melodies can also be played on the top strings of the guitar at the same time as you play the bass notes. If you keep the bass going with your thumb, like this, and at the same time, your right index finger plucks up on the top strings. Listen. Now, sometimes these melody notes can be on the beat, like they were just now, but more often than not, you'll find a folk musician will play them off the beat, like this. Most often, actually, you'll mix it up. You'll be on the beat or off the beat. Your thumb can also play either full bass and then a full chord, or single notes. Your ear only can best tell you whether you want a rich, kind of full effect or a clean, sparkling kind of accompaniment. And some folk musicians use their right middle finger as well as the index finger for the melody notes. Now check on the tablature and see how this is played.
Railroad Bill, he ain't so bad. Stole all the chickens that that poor farmer had. Now he's gone, Railroad Bill. Railroad